Hi guys, I'm Miss Lisa and I'm out on the porch for porch time, story time, and there's a bunch of tweeting birds behind me today. I don't know if you can hear them or not. Today's story is called Beyond the Pond. Beyond the Pond by Joseph Cuffler. Beyond the Pond. Just behind an ordinary house filled with too little fun, Ernest D. had decided today would be the day that he would explore the depths of his pond. So he tried sticking in a stick and dipping a hook and sinking a stone, but nothing touched. "My pond has no bottom," said Ernest D. "My pond goes on forever, and I have always wanted to explore a pond with no bottom. Oh, how exceptional!" So Ernest D. gathered all of his explorer supplies. He stretched 3 times, and he prepared to set off. "I hope they allow dogs down there," he said. And with that, Ernest D. dove to the bottom. He dove down between the fishes and the frogs, past the squid and the sharks and the shapeless things, into his pond forever deep. He dove into lightless stretchers and through sunken treasures. "I think someone forgot to turn on the lights in this part of my pond," he said. Look, he found some treasure, a boat, and some sharks. That's a pretty big pond. Ernest D. dove farther into his pond, farther than anyone had ever gone before, until at last he came up on the other side. The other side of his pond was big and ruckus. It was oh so tiny and oh so tall. And it was every shape in between. But best of all, it was just for him. But this new place was other things too. It was kind of ghoulish and ghastly and a little bit scary. It was a bunch of things unimaginable. But Ernest D. was the bravest of explorers. He battled and he brawled until the moon ducked low. It looks like he scared it away. The foot is walking the other direction. And in the moment between moonset and sunrise, Ernest D. looked upon the endlessness of his newly discovered land. All of this was hiding in a pond. "How exceptional," said Ernest D. So he returned to his pond. He stretched 3 times, and he dove back into lightless caverns and through sunken treasures, past the squid and the sharks and shapeless things, out of his pond and back into the world. But the world wasn't quite as he left it. His house seemed a little less small, and his town looked a little less ordinary. Beyond every street and silent corner was a place unexplored. "Exceptional," said Ernest D. Beyond the pond. That made me think of some of the adventures I used to go on when I was a little kid. Have you ever been on an adventure? Maybe that's something you can talk with someone about. Beyond the pond. I'm Miss Lisa, and I'll be back next time for more Porch Time Story Time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.